everyone, welcome to RJ Boxing S&C. Today me and Jack we're doing breakdown and predictions of Charlo vs Canelo.
Yeah, this is a massive fight coming up on September the 30th. It's actually a history-making fight. The first time two undisputed champions, both current undisputed champions, are fighting each other and coming together. You've got Charlo at light middleweight coming up to fight one of the very best in Canelo at super middleweight. Not many people are giving him a chance, but I am. Me and Rav are about to give you our breakdown and prediction for this and how they can win right now.
And this is my prediction on the fight Charlo vs Canelo. I think Canelo's got it in the bag. He likes walking people down and then coming in with close range shots like uppercuts and hooks. So I think he's got it. But the reason why I think he's going to win, because obviously Charlo likes long range distance, but I feel that Canelo is going to come in because he's really good at moving his head, so he's going to move his head and come in and uppercuts and just finish him off with a left hook. That's what I reckon, that's my prediction. Now I'm going to get Jack to throw some shots that Canelo loves to throw.
Let's go.
Left uppercut. Left uppercut, left hook. Two uppercuts, left hook.
Single right uppercut as well.
Single right uppercut. Right uppercut, right hook. Right uppercut, left hook. Left hook, right uppercut. Canelo loves to move his head and make people pay for their mistakes. Now I'm going to throw some shots to make Jack miss and make him pay. So if Canelo's going to make him miss, he's got to make him pay after by throwing shots like hooks and uppercuts to make him pay for his mistake.
Right, now on to how Charlo wins this fight. We've done some breakdowns for Canelo, but really Canelo just got to do what Canelo does. Come in, be that strong fighter he is, unleash the bombs and try and break his opponent down. Charlo's got a mountain to climb. He's jumping up 2 weights. He's fighting a guy better than he's ever fought before. But I personally believe he's got it in his locker to win this fight. Some of the key attributes, I think, when you put them up against each other, Charlo has a better work rate than Canelo. He has better foot movement than Canelo. I think he has sharper hand speeds than Canelo. And I think he has enough power to keep Canelo at bay and cause him trouble. But obviously it's not going to be easy. Canelo's only ever lost twice to two of the very best, Mayweather and Bivol. And I think it's going to take a perfect, literally punch perfect performance from Charlo to win this fight. But I do think he's capable of doing it. And now let me show you what I think he's got to do. Right, the first and most important tip that Charlo's got to fight by, he can, as I said, he cannot let Canelo be Canelo. You know Canelo loves to posture, he loves to do everything at his own time, he loves to walk in slowly, walk you down, unleash the bombs, and fighters let Canelo do that and then he's in there comfortable just breaking you down. The one fighter recently who did not let Canelo do that for the entire fight was Bivol. And what did Bivol do? Every time Canelo wanted to posture and do his little strutty stuff, pop, 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 loads of shots on him. Canelo wants to come at him, pop, 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 loads of shots. Throwing combos of 5, step off, throw combos of 3, high work rate, high amount of punches, just constantly, not necessarily pressuring Canelo, if you come this way a bit round so he's down the camera, not necessarily pressuring Canelo, walking him down, but literally just throwing 5 shots, step off, 5 shots, step off. Every time there's a break in the action, just do that. And you know Canelo, as good as he is, cannot fight at a high pace. Now, can Charlo do this? He can do it when he's at his best, like he was against Castano, a guy who's in similar stature and similar shape to Canelo. Not as good, obviously, but there are some similarities in the style. A guy who actually fights at a higher work rate than Castano, than Canelo, and Charlo outworked him and fought with his tactic and technique against him. But that was Charlo at his very best. Can he do that coming up 2 weights and then being that busy? We'll have to see. But if he can do that, he can definitely cause Canelo problems. The next key to victory, which is important in every fight, but especially important for Charlo in this, is utilising the jab massively. Like I said with Bivol, what he did, throwing loads of combos, but he threw loads of jabs too. And where Charlo can have an advantage over what Bivol did as well, do it even better, Charlo's got a solid jab and a lot of power when he really throws it, and he can mix this up against Canelo. Another weakness for Canelo, I feel like I'm putting him down, but for how great of a fighter he is, he does have a couple of weaknesses. He doesn't throw a lot of jabs. So Charlo can take advantage of that, come in, constantly jabbing there, pop in there, pop in there. Even if Canelo's trying to move his head like this, just find it, throw it there, throw it there, throw it there, throw it nice and loose. And then once you find the target, or even to the chest, really stab that jab in and just keep Canelo off play like that. And that's another way you can throw Canelo off of his rhythm. And we've seen when Canelo ain't on his rhythm, he really does struggle. And the next thing that's important for Charlo, footwork. I think he has really good footwork. He definitely has better footwork with Canelo than Canelo. There's no doubt about that. Canelo, if Rav shows you, just likes to walk forward, plod forward. Charlo can take advantage of this, step off to the side, throw your shots there. Now if you just walk towards me as Canelo and just step off to the side there, throw your shots, keep your feet moving, move circular like this, come in directly like this on Canelo and really make him think about your feet and think about the angles. Another thing to throw off his rhythm. And obviously you've got Canelo who likes plodding forward. If you come forward to me, step off, land one of those big Charlo left hooks or one of them big Charlo overhand rights. It might not hurt, it might not wobble Canelo, might not even hurt him, but it will give him something to think about and stop him from coming in. Another key to victory as well, throw the body shots. We've seen Canelo tire late in all of his fights. He keeps going, but he does tire. Really dig them body shots in. Charlo has a high work rate. He's got a good engine. Let's see if Canelo can keep up with that engine. Dig them body shots in, step off, dig them in there. And if this does end up as a war and as a tear up, Charlo, you're in the fight of your life. You just got to really go for it. Keep your composure. Don't get hit with silly shots by Canelo. Don't leave yourself wide open like this, because then Canelo can come with one of them slick uppercuts and come like that and catch you, or any one of the counter punches he likes to throw. He can throw the left hook too, catch Charlo. But if Charlo keeps composed in that war, keeps tucked up, but throw bombs back like he did against Castano, he can have a lot of success in this fight. That's his keys to victory, but it's going to be a very tough night for him. So yeah, my official prediction, I'm going to go Jermell Charlo via a very, very close points decision. I think it's going to take the perfect performance from him. I think Canelo's obviously going to make it a very hard night for him. As long as the scorecards are fair, as long as the judges aren't biased, which I think will be the case now. Canelo's lost that air of invincibility and he's taken a loss. I think we could get his second loss here in the space of a year or just over, and we could see a new king crowned as super middleweight in Jermell Charlo. It's a crazy pick, but I'm backing it. Let us know your predictions in the comments below.